I became a teacher because I knew that through being a teacher I could really make an impact on a lot of children's lives. I had a placement in my high school years, my junior and senior year of high school, in a kindergarten and a first grade setting, and I knew from being in there that this was something that I would look forward to doing every day for the rest of my career. I've had a lot of good teachers throughout my schooling, but I would have to say that my biggest sources of inspiration would be both of my grandmothers. They really persevered through some difficult times with their work ethic and determination, and they always held education at a high regard. The best part of my day would definitely be reading. I love doing read-alouds. I enjoy making books come to life with voice inflection and enthusiasm, and it's also a great time for students to be able to make connections and also get to know their classmates a little bit better and students of other cultures. I hope that I inspire my students by creating a classroom environment that is warm, comforting, and safe. I hope that they know when they come in here, any questions that they have or any opinions or any answers, this is a safe place for that. And I hope that through that they gain confidence and courage to know that the sky is the limit and they are capable of doing whatever they want to as adults. In the season of Thanksgiving, I'm most grateful for my family and a job that allows me to balance work and family so well. And also I'm very thankful for this school in particular because we do treat each other like a family and everybody helps each other out and supports each other. I would tell new teachers to give yourself grace. Every lesson is not going to go as planned. You have to be flexible and be reflective. If it didn't go well, think about what you could do differently next time and make those changes. But don't be too critical on yourself.
So she teaches us every day about different things in the alphabet.
Well, in the mornings we go up to a table and do letters and stuff.
Sometimes if I was reading a book and I didn't know what it says, I would go to Miss Starnes and ask her what it says. She cares about us because we're special.
Because she teaches us and been nice to us.
And also she takes good care of us. Thank you for all you do. Congratulations, Miss Starnes. Congratulations, Miss Starnes.
Congratulations, Miss Starnes.
We love you.
I teach for my kids. Originally I didn't want to be a teacher. I wanted to be an attorney, and then I wanted to be a counselor, and then I said no, I'll be a social worker. But then as I grew and I thought about it, a teacher, you get to be all of them. And so I teach so that I can advocate for my kids, and I can care for them and be there for them when they need somebody to talk to, and I can teach them and help them to grow. When I was younger, I had a teacher, her name was Miss Howard, and she was my counselor and my advocate, and she didn't even know it. Like, she was my encouragement, and she didn't even know I needed it, but she was there for me. And so I feel like I need to be there for my kids. And when I come in and I see their faces, like, they work so hard for me. They come in and some days they cry, some days they struggle, but they work so hard and they give me their all, and I feel like I should do the same for them. And they finally get that aha moment. That's the best feeling in the world. There's nothing better than that. I'm grateful for faith, hope, love. I'm grateful for my students, or my kids, that's what I call them. I'm grateful for my family and friends, and again, my work family. I'm really grateful that I work with a group of teachers that make my job so much easier. When you teach, just have fun. Let the kids, we don't need to be so stuffy. Relax, have fun, relate to them. You may embarrass yourself sometimes, but that's okay. As long as they learn and they have fun, that's all that matters.
Miss Kida helps work and pay attention. She's nice. She's kind to me. She's friendly. Teacher of the Year because she's nice, kind to people, and have a good attitude, and don't be smart with people or nothing.
Congratulations, Miss Kida. I'm so proud of you.
She's the best teacher in the world. Hi, Miss Kida. I want to say I love you and Congratulations.
I love you because you make funny stuff, and you always make us happy and stuff, and make us laugh.
Congratulations, Miss Kita.
Congratulations, Miss Kita. I love you.
I felt led to teach. I was not one of those kids that wanted to be a teacher when they grew up. I had a couple of other careers first, and I just had interactions with children. And every time I'd interact with children in small groups or in the work environment, I felt led to it. It was elating to work with them, and I just felt led to it. I love the relationships with the kids. I love getting to know them and becoming a family for the year. I like that I can hear their thoughts on things and how they think about the world around them, and they can share that, and we can share our ideas with each other. And I just love having those conversations with my kids, and just being in an environment where we can just talk about what we feel about what we're learning or what's going on in life in general. And I just love the relationships of teaching. I want my students to know that they are important and that everything they say and do matters. I hope that inspiration comes with them knowing how much I love them and how important I think each one of them is and how much they add to our class.
She's a very good teacher. She's very nice. She loves the kids.
She's responsible. I love that she helps us with stuff that we need to figure out. She worked hard on stuff.
She's just a very nice teacher. She takes care of all of our students. Because every time our principal came in to look at us doing our work, all she saw Miss Jones was doing is just doing hard work and stuff. Congratulations, Miss Jones. We love you. Congratulations, Miss Jones, for making Teacher of the Year.
I became a teacher because of my elementary school teachers. They made me feel loved, they welcomed me into their classroom, and I feel valued and seen. So I wanted to be like those teachers that I had growing up when I was in elementary. I love teaching first grade because it's the grade that teaches students how to read. Yes, it's a lot of work, but it's fun. And it's those aha moments that they learn to read and they're so happy and they're confident. I teach because of the students. The children make my day. When I'm having a bad day, their hugs, they're telling me that they love me makes my day. So that is why I teach. My aunt has been my greatest source of inspiration along with my family. I hope to inspire my students by showing kindness to them, and I hope they one day continue to show kindness to others as first graders and beyond. I hope to inspire them by having a love for learning and continuing their learning and become a life learner to do their best no matter what. My favorite part of the day is in the morning times when I'm greeting my students. I greet them at the door every single morning by name, saying good morning to them, smiling, give compliments here and there. I believe that my smiling face should be what they see in the morning. Whether they've had a bad morning or not, I hope I'm able to turn that around when they come to the classroom door. My greatest hope for my students is that they continue to love learning, that they know that Ms. Hall, their first grade teacher, loves them with all of her might and that they are valued.
She is very kind and she has to make sure that everybody is okay. I think she is a good teacher.
She does a lot of things for us. Lets us read and she lets us do math. We just love her.
I just love her because she's a great teacher. Hey, thank you for being our teacher. I love you.
Miss Hall, you're so special to me.
Oh, hands down, I have the best job ever, first of all. Teaching project-based learning units with the faculty here, it's just the most fun, authentic learning experiences we're getting to bring to the kids. And also coaching our 14 Athens Renaissance robotics teams. The people I work with day to day are a huge inspiration to me. Everyone here, first of all, just super kind and supportive, but everyone also is so innovative and creative and flexible, and there's just like a lot of good stuff going on here I feel like not everyone knows about. I had many teachers throughout my K-12 schooling that I feel like taught me to embrace who I was, and they like loved me and loved my quirks and helped me become more confident. I just wanted to be that same sort of encouragement, just showing them that there are lots of ways to solve a problem, showing them that they can do things that are hard, just really encouraging them and showing them how like real learning can be in this kind of setting especially. I mean, this is the next generation of problem solvers and change makers, and I just want them to be up to that challenge. For new teachers, I would definitely encourage them to share their interests with their students. I tell my students all the time, like, I'm a total geek about a lot of things, and I show them that, and I think it's important for them to see that like learning is fun and cool, and even adults like to learn. I'm thankful for my family, thankful for my job. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be, and just really excited.
She is really like fun, and she doesn't want learning to be boring.
I think that she was selected the teacher of the year because she's kind, and she makes the work in games. And
she just cares about every single student here, and she's just a great teacher.
Cares about us, she loves us. Sometimes she'll even hug us on days, and when we're having a rough quiz, we need help, she'll hug us and make us feel better and give us tips.
Congratulations for getting Teacher of the Year, Miss Wisnett.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Miss Wisnett.
The reason I teach is the moments, there's hundreds of them every week, that you have breakthroughs with boys and girls learning more about themselves. They're finding their voice, they're finding confidence through the music classroom, and that is very rewarding. It's something that I've always wanted to see, and that is why I teach. Ever since I walked into the music room when I was a 5th grader for the first time walking into the band room, I absolutely loved the environment. I loved the challenges. I loved that the more you practice, the more you overcame, the bigger reward that there was, and I fell in love with that. And so the rest of my life after that 5th grade year, I knew that that is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be in the music classroom. I hope to inspire my students for them to find not maybe a career in music education, but for them to see how can music comfort them throughout their lives, from birthday celebrations to weddings to major events. They can find comfort in music. They can chase their passions, whether it's art, dance, sports, but find something that helps you find that balance in your life. So I hope to inspire my students to help find that passion, that one thing that they love, and enjoy it forever. I'm very grateful for all the opportunities that, since I've been in Athens City Schools,
it's helped me to grow, I believe, just as important as all the experiences that I had in all of my undergraduate courses. I have learned through these educators. I have learned through the students that have come through my classroom, and I'm grateful and just thankful to be a part of this family.
Favorite things about Miss Pig is that she's such a kind teacher and such a kind person. It makes it so easy to enjoy music.
My favorite thing about Mrs. Pig is that she's always very kind, caring, generous. She never discourages anybody. She always tries to push people to be their best and do their best.
What makes Mrs. Pig special to me is that whenever I'm having a hard time, she's always here to listen and always gives me great advice on how to deal with things, personal or just anything. She's always there to listen and help.
I congratulate her for getting the Teacher of the Year award because she totally deserves it.
I love Miss Pig and congratulations on getting Teacher of the Year.
I became a teacher because I had a lot of really good teachers growing up that were big influences on me and that were good role models for me, and I wanted to be that for my students. I want to be able to connect with them and make sure they have a positive role model in their life. My biggest advice for new teachers would be to collaborate with your coworkers. Ask for help, ask for support, because our perspective is very limited if we're working by ourselves. But working with our coworkers and working with others, you can get really good ideas. You can find out what's been successful with certain students, what strategies are and aren't working. So don't do it alone. Use those resources. My greatest source of inspiration has been my mom. Everything that she goes through and has gone through in life, she faces with a positive attitude. My mom is so positive in everything she does and has the best outlook on things, and she wants me to be that for my kids. The best part of my day is 7:30 a.m. when the doors open up and the students come in the hallways, because I get to wave and smile and say good morning to all my kids, and not just the students I see in class. I get to see them, the students I had last year, students I might have next year, and just kind of starting off the day with that positive energy. I want my students to be inspired to approach things with a more positive outlook and to be able to get through hard situations and still remain positive and have a good outlook on the world. I also want my students to gain confidence in their knowledge and what they know and what they can do, and become autonomous learners by gaining that confidence. I'm thankful for my coworkers here at AMS and my admin. I just got married, so I'm thankful for my new husband. And I'm thankful for my wonderful students and their parents who are so supportive in everything that we do.
Because she's a really good teacher, she's fun, and she helps people with a lot of stuff.
And she's really nice to people, and she brings them up when they're down.
She's funny, easy to talk to, and we all love her. Just put smiles on our faces.
She makes learning really fun. She jokes about it, and she makes it easier to understand.
Yes.
Well, congratulations for the Teacher of the Year.
Congratulations, Ms. Butler.
I teach because I want to impart knowledge to the students and also kind of give them an idea of what the real world is like. So I want them to be able to use what I teach when they actually leave the high school, and whether it's for fun or for educational purposes or just whatever in life. Well, if you had asked me in high school, I would have said I am not interested in education. But after many years, my husband was youth minister and pastor. And so working with the youth in the church, I started to develop that love for actually being around the youth and actually trying to impart knowledge upon them. And so that kind of worked hand in hand with the fact that I love different cultures and love the Spanish language. And I thought, what better way to do that than to be in the classroom and kind of impart that knowledge on them. This part is when you see the kids learning. And when you see them excited about learning, or they come in and they say, hey, Miss Young, I learned this today, and I went out last night and I had to use Spanish here, and I was able to understand, or I could speak to somebody. To me, that's the greatest thing you can get from seeing your students and how they work together. I'm thankful that I'm at the school system I am. I do love working with the people I work with. I think we have great administrators here that support you and stuff, so I am thankful for those things. And of course, I am thankful for my family as always, and for my husband who supports me all the time. I'm thankful for the students that come in class that are excited about learning a new language, that want to be here, and to have them participating in class. And I appreciate it when they come to class and they're ready to go. So I do want to thank them for that. The greatest hope is they'll take what they learn in my class and use it somewhere else, whether it's for traveling or for their job or just for fun, that they will take Spanish and use it out in the world.
And she greets you with a big smile, and even not even just in her class, but in the morning I'll see her and Miss G in the hallway. They're like the little duo of the school, and it always just makes my day to see them in the morning.
She always gives like 140,000%. She's just a good teacher all around.
I actually went to learn things in there, you know. I have like I have fun in there, you know. It's just like that feeling, you know, that makes you happy, you know, to be there.
The best thing, my favorite, absolute favorite thing about Miss Young is that she always makes accommodations for us. Thank you for always showing us that you care.
You're the best teacher, and you deserve being the teacher of the year.
I just want to say that I admire you so much, and you are very kind, compassionate, loving, and you're very determined, and someone that I look up to a lot, and I'm so thankful that I've had you in my life as a great role model and a supporter, and I love you.
Congratulations.